Today we'll be sewing a crop top using the pattern we cut from our previous video. This is a Mikado fabric. I have a leftover of it, so I'll be using it for this project. But before that, I would like to apologize for not showing up for a very long time. I'm so sorry for not showing up. Please pardon me. The good news is I'm back, and I'm back for good. So if this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. To my returning subscribers, thank you for sticking around. Thanks so much for riding with me. Without further ado, let's get to why we are here. So I'm trying to fold this because I won't be using that part. So this is the fabric. I place it on fold. As you can see, there's this part under, then there's this part. This is the front piece, so I'm placing it on fold. So if you do not know how we came about this, there's a video I'll be linking to this one in the description box. And so from our previous video, this is the measurements, my exact measurement. This is the ease allowance, and then this is the sewing allowance, where this is what the hem allowance. So as a beginner, you need to be using your pins to secure your pattern to your fabric so it doesn't move around when you're trying to cut. I'm using the normal office pin. So I'll just proceed to cut. I already added all the allowances I'll be needing, so now I'll just be cutting straight away. Family, I've noted down the most requested videos on this channel, so I'll be making those videos for you guys shortly. So if you have other requests, you can drop them. I'll be picking based on the videos that have the most requests. That way I'll be answering so many people at a time rather than answering just one person. So this is the front piece that we've cut. Now this is why we place our fabric on fold. When I remove my pattern paper and open this up, we have a complete front piece. Now we'll be cutting the back piece. If you notice, the difference between the front piece and the back piece is the depth of the neck. So if I should place this like so, you see that the front piece, the neck is lower, while the back piece is higher. So this is the back piece. Placing on fold again, because our bodice or top is not going to have a zipper. So the center back now is going to be on the part that is what? On fold. The part that is whole, not this part that is pieces. Again, I'm just securing with my pins so everything is in place. So go ahead and cut again. Go ahead and cut. Take off my pins. And this is what we have. The back piece and the front piece. The next thing now is to cut the interfacing to use and turn the neck, both the back and the front. And just like we did while cutting the top, we're placing this on fold as well, as you see here. And then I'll bring one of the pieces, starting with the front piece. I'll fold that and place over this folded fabric. Arrange carefully, make sure that the parts unfold are aligned. You can go ahead to pin to secure both fabrics. Once that is done, I'll cut carefully. Make sure you're precise while cutting this. So now I want to take the width of my interface. I'll be using the width and length of 3 inches. So I'll just make points all around the neck, as you see here. I'll do that round. Then connect the points together and go ahead to cut. I've seen from the comment section people say I teach too fast. The thing is, I talk very slowly. I think I'm a slow talker. So most times when I make videos, I tend to fast forward them a bit. But this is normal timing. Hope I'm not too slow. Please, if I'm too slow, let me know in the comment section and I'll do my best to adjust. So bringing the remaining fabric, I'll be cutting the interface for the back piece. The interface, mind you, is what we are going to use to hem the neckline. That's finish our neckline properly. So just like we did the other one, you place it like so and cut. So far, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll respond. This point is sharp, so I'm just trimming that off a bit. And using the same 3-inch measurement, I'll be marking around like so and cutting. If you've come this far with me on this video, please like, drop your comments on what you think about the video so far. If there's anywhere or area you would like me to improve on, please let me know. So now I'll head to the weaving machine and weave the edge of my interface. If you don't have this machine handy, you can leave this part, sew, and then you take this out to the people who do this on a commercial purpose. So there are people basically in the markets, like our local markets, that weave our clothes for people who do not have weaving machine. Don't say you can't make fine clothes because you don't have this machine. There was a time I didn't have this machine, but I used to make lovely clothes. After finishing the clothes, you take it to them, to weave, or if you can take the pieces to them, if you're sure that everything will be intact, you take the pieces to them and they do this while you come back and couple all your pieces together. There's no excuse for making bad clothes. Another way of doing this is by hemming this part. Mind you, this interfacing have the shorter part and the wider part. The small circle is the neckline where you're going to sew to the main top, while the wider part is where we are weaving. Now that that is done, this is what it looks like. Don't make the mistake of weaving the smaller part, the inner part. That's not the part where you weave. So we place this like so. Of course, you are expected to pin so as to secure your pieces in place, and you sew accurately. Next is to sew round the curve neatly. Make sure you're accurate as you can be. You do that round as you see me do here. Now that we're done, I'll take off my pins. Go ahead and give it some notch. Notches are the little cuts you make round the neckline or around the sewing allowance. So this is our allowance for the neck. I'm just cutting through so it's very close to the seam line. The seam line is the part where you see the thread, and I'll cut the excess out. So once I cut this out, and with the help of all those notches, this part will be able to flip over to the other side easily. You see, looking neat. Now the next thing is to top stitch. In order to top stitch, the extra fabric, that's the extra seam allowance, goes towards the side of the interface. You push it towards the side of the interface and sew. So you can see I'm pushing everything towards that side. That's my right side. And sewing, the sewing is also on the right side, not on the main fabric or the main top. It's showing on the interface. So I did same for the back piece, and now it's time to iron. I did sprinkle some water because this fabric is quite structured, and without the help of moisture it won't iron easily. So when you're dealing with a structured fabric, you need water, or if you have a steam iron, then it's fine. Just give it a nice press like you see me do here for both the front and back piece. So I did notice some parts of this interface a bit longer than the main fabric. That's what you see me trim out here. I just want everything to be nice. Now that I'm done, it's time to join the pieces together. We're joining the back piece and the front piece together. We'll be connecting that on the shoulder. In order to join this, I'll pick the front piece and the back piece, place them against each other, right side facing right side. You can see now that we have 4 layers of this. Trying to position my camera so you see correctly. So we have 4 layers. That's 2 for the front, 2 for the back. So you place them on each other like so. Then you pick one layer from the back piece and flip it over, just as you see me do here. Make sure you arrange it correctly, and then you take it to your machine. I'm still ensuring it's accurate, then I'll take it to my machine, drop the footer, and then sew. That is how you do it. And of course, I'll cut that part out, the sharp part out, so that I'll be able to reduce the bulk around the neck area. So once that is done, this is what it looks like. You have the rough edges hidden inside, so you won't see them outside. I'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and we are good. Next is to go ahead and give it a nice press, and we are good to go. At this point, I think this video is already too long. We are almost 20 minutes into this video because I'm really taking my time to explain and I didn't want to forward too much. So this is what it looks like once you are done ironing. We'll be continuing with fixing of the sleeves in my next video. Please do well to like, subscribe, drop your comments and ask questions if you have any. Please ensure you practice. Practice is what will make you better. Watching and not practicing won't do you any good. So practice. Type sewing 101 if you watch this video till the end. And until next time, bye.